Welcome to the NFL Week 6. The Sunday slate begins with the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The Falcons are 5-1 on top of the NFC South. The Vikings are 3-2 second in the NFC North. It's going to be a good one today. This will be one from 58 for Ryan, who's one of the most reliable kickers in the league. Good snap. Good hold, and it's wide left. Soon as I say that, the announcers jinx, and Ryan, he had the distance, just couldn't make it. 2nd and 7, and that will end the first quarter. Time will run out in a tie 0 ball game, a defensive game in Minnesota. First and 10 for Atlanta from the 13. Ryan back to throw, has time, fires, caught, touchdown. Mohamed Sanu. And the Falcons get on the board in the second quarter and go up 6-0. Perfect route on the out by Mohamed Sanu, and there was no one around him. And a 13-yard touchdown, Sanu's 4th of the season. And Matt Ryan's able to connect with him. It wasn't a good start for Matt Ryan, but now it's looking like the old Falcons offense. So here's Ryan. He's missed a field goal today, but the PAT is good, and there's a flag on the field. So let's see what the flag is, and it's running into the kicker on Minnesota, but the Falcons' extra point will still count. So out comes the field goal unit. Bryant, he missed from 58. This one a little bit shorter from 38. Good snap, good hold, and this one is up and through, and the Falcons go up 10-0. Here's the second field goal attempt for Bryant today. His third. He missed the first, made the second. This one from 56, and it doesn't have the distance. And Bryant is now 1 for 3 on the afternoon. A rough start for special teams on the Falcons, and it will continue to be a 10-0 ball game. But with 1 second on the clock, we'll see what the Vikings decide to do. If they'll take a Hail Mary or they'll just knee it and take it to halftime. The Vikings do get it to start the second half. So here they go. They're going to go to the line, and it looks like they're going to try a Hail Mary attempt down by 10. Keatum in the shotgun. Takes the snap, fires downfield into a crowd, incomplete, and that will take us to the half in a 10-0 ball game. Defense and special teams has been a key factor in this one. From the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal for Minnesota. Touchdown would make it a 1-possession game. And this is C.J. Ham who's in the end zone. Touchdown Minnesota. So with the injury to Jerick McKinnon, C.J. Ham comes in, and he has a rushing touchdown, the first of his career. Has the wide open hole. He's a big guy, so he's able to fight his way into the end zone. And now the Vikings have cut into that Falcon lead, trying to avoid going down to 500 and also try to avoid losing 2 in a row, and that certainly helps. So this to make it a 3-point game. It is up and good, and it's 10-7. First and goal from the 1. Freeman in the backfield. Jones in motion. Ryan to throw. Back to the end zone. Sanu, his 2nd of the game. And right as Minnesota, their offense comes to life, the Falcons respond with a touchdown of their own to Mohamed Sanu. Just a quick little route in the back of the end zone, and he maintains possession of the ball. So yes, this is a touchdown for the Falcons. An incredible catch by Sanu, who's had a quiet season, but today 2 touchdowns. So the Falcons look to go back up by 10. And the Vikings will have some more work to do on offense. So Bryant, who's 1 for 3 on field goals, is 2 for 2 on extra points. Here's a 55-yarder to make it a 10-point game. Good snap. Good hold. It has the distance, but it's wide right. Oh, the kickers making some big mistakes. Walsh pushes it wide to the right. It had distance. It was going to be close, but it goes wide to the right. In the end of the third quarter here in Minnesota, 17-7. Vikings trying to come back. So the Vikings, they got the hold they needed, and Bryant, who was 1 for 3 on field goals, is now 2 for 4, and the Falcons go 20-7. 3rd and 1. Are they going to run it? They are, and they're not going to get it. A risky play, and the Falcons hold. And we'll see what Minnesota wants to do with less than 10 minutes. If they want to kick the field goal and leave it in the hands of their defense, or if the offense is going to go for it from the 3. And they have the field goal unit on there. Walsh, 0 for 1 on field goals today. This one, a little chip shot, and it's good. And the lead is 10. 3rd and 6 to keep the drive alive. Keenum, pass. It's, oh, what a catch! Stephon Diggs in double coverage. And that's a touchdown, and the Vikings still have life. What a catch by Stephon Diggs, who gets hit and still hangs on, whips around, makes the catch and the adjustment. And now Minnesota can go down by 3 if Walsh can make the extra point. It's up, and it's good to keep the game alive. 4th and 2. Oh, they run it, and they don't get it! Why would you run on 4th and 2 with no timeouts? And a costly mistake by the Minnesota Vikings. They ran it with C.J. Ham, and he wasn't even close. And Ryan will take the final knee, and the Falcons will go to 5-1 and continue to be in control of the NFC South, and also head into their bye week. The Vikings, they have to go to Philadelphia on Thursday. That won't be an easy game, especially with all the running back injuries. So, but overall, not a bad day for either one of these teams. Just a very interesting choice by the Vikings to run on 4th and 2 with no timeouts left in the game on the line. So at the end of the day, the Falcons with a big 20-17 victory, and like I said earlier, take control of the NFC South going into their bye week. Matt Ryan, 21 for 33, 300 yards, 2 TDs, and Mohamed Sanu were both those TDs. Austin Hooper with a huge day. Case Keenum, not bad at all. 30 for 48, 267 yards, and a touchdown. But McKinnon, a big injury for the Vikings. This is American Sports Coverage signing off.